Hello, welcome to my channel Rereads. I'm Rhiannon and today is Wednesday, so that means it's Top 5 Wednesdays. I didn't do Top 5 Wednesday last week because I didn't really have time last week. I was really busy last week for some reason. But anyway, today's Top 5 Wednesday is Top 5 books that you've read in one sitting or near enough. I don't really read books anymore in one sitting, but I picked up the books that I have read in the past that I have read in one sitting. So let's start. First up we have Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl. This is short, lovely, and I read this in one sitting when I was like a child. I'm planning on rereading this soon. I love Roald Dahl. I'm trying to reread Roald Dahl again because I just love his writing style. I really want to read the BFG before the Steven Spielberg film comes out, but I cannot find it in my library. But if I do find it in a charity shop, I will pick it up and read it because I just love that one, and Matilda. But yeah, any Roald Dahl book I will read in one sitting. I love it. I'll devour his work. Enough said. The second book I think everybody would have on their list would be Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I think I did read this in one sitting. I think Chamber of Secrets as well I read in one sitting. And then when all the books got bigger, I would like kind of read them in two sittings. But definitely the Philosopher's Stone I have read in one sitting. I've loved it. I love the book. It hooks you. You just want to know more. That's why I read it in one sitting. It just hooks you. You want to know more and more and more, and then you go on to the next book and you want to know more and more and more, and you just like there reading is like, oh, where's the time gone? Oh, I've finished it. Move on. When's the next book? So yeah, definitely Harry Potter. I think when I got this book, I read this in one sitting. I read John Steinbeck's on my... Let's get this right. I have read John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men in one sitting. I absolutely and thoroughly enjoyed the story. I did this at school. It did not put me off doing this at school. I have picked myself up a copy of Grapes of Wrath, which I want to read more Steinbeck. I think he's such a really awesome author. This is Of Mice and Men is my personal fave. Out of all the classics I have read, this one is my personal fave. I get on with it, it's short, it's sweet. I would recommend Of Mice and Men to anyone who wants to get into a bit of classic literature. I just love it. And I did read this in one sitting. I did do this for school. I think I read it like loads of times because I like thoroughly enjoyed it. I have even got the film of this book, which we saw in school. I got it first in the library and then I think I picked it up as well. So yeah. Of Mice and Men. The next book I read in one sitting, I definitely read this in one sitting, Michael Morpurgo, The Butterfly Lion. I love Michael Morpurgo's writing style. This book is my fave book. It's about Bertie, he rescues an orphan lion cub, and oh, this story just engrossed me. I read it, I always read it in one sitting because I just absolutely love it. The illustrations are awesome as well. Look how cute that lion cub is. Oh, it just... Michael Morpurgo, any book I would read happily in one sitting, to be honest. And sticking with Michael Morpurgo, I read Why the Whales Came by Michael Morpurgo in one sitting. I read this for school as well, in primary school. We were doing it and I loved it. I love the film as well. The film to this is absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched the film, if you haven't picked up any Michael Morpurgo book, please go do. Please go and do it. He's a fantastic author. I always try and find his work in the library. I just love him. He's a brilliant children's author. It's not really... I wouldn't really class him as a children's author, but I would like, for any age, Michael Morpurgo book for any age as well. So yeah, I read this in one sitting, definitely. So that was my top 5 books I read in one sitting. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave all the descriptions down below and who started it. And yes, have a good Wednesday, everybody. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Rereads. I'm Rhiannon, and